Ace Attorney. No one's watching, but I'm gonna do this because this is gonna be a VOD anyway. Alright, so this is my first time going through Trials and Tribulation. Ace Attorney is like one of our favorite series of all time. So I'm finally getting through the third game, which is supposedly the best one.
Yes,
So-
in my opinion it is. I've played all three, and I've been waiting for Ryan to freaking play the third one already.
Yes.
It's my favorite.
So I'm really excited to see where this goes. We're gonna do a bunch of crazy voices today.
We already did episode 1
Yes, we did do episode 1
on
in...
our own.
Yeah. So, let's go. We'll do this.
So we're starting with episode 2.
Yes. Like, right at the start, we barely even did the beginning intro. So here we go. Yeah, 0 viewers, let's go. Beeps. Beep, beep, beep. Detective, we made it. Phew, what a relief. Glad this jewel is still safe. Ho ho ho, you said it, pal. It must be our rock solid security. Oh, that was too fast. Mind opening just to double check? That was 137286. I think. All the locks. Ah! We've been had! Mascademask Solutions. Out front, guards! Turn on the searchlights! Better luck next time, gentlemen. He's French, I guess. Wee! Wee! Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. Goodbye, I must return to the moon. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Musk Demask Solutions. Salutations. I'm an idiot. Ha 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 ha. So there's been a robbery. October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Right in Cole offices.
Hey Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later, this is important.
What are you freaking about now? Freaking out about now?
Hee. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are...
Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick.
Pearls? You haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway?
Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick?
Hi friends! Yes, we are playing on
Oh
the
my
Switch. It's the Sing and Mr. Main personally. Yes, it is quite warm, so I'm wearing a tank today. It's actually my Game Gear shirt. Yes, we're playing on the Switch. And we are, again, this is my first time going through this, and I'm very excited. Oh no! You rolled a 1! Critical fail! That'll be fine. She's like trying to open the curtains and rip down the, she ripped down the curtains. Alright, back to it. So, did you say those already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, take a look at this.
What's this? Some kind of poster? Oh yeah, that's right. Curian Village. Isn't that...
That's right, it's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is.
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
Ha ha ha, very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight.
Tonight? What about tonight?
The Treasures of Korean exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but... Mike's up.
Mike's up! 15! Almost level 1, Mike's up! Is that better? Check, check, check.
Did you do mine too?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you for the follow! I really appreciate it.
The promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes.
Mr. Man Guy Person 1, thank you very much.
Thank you. That's right, I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick?
Same, Maya. Different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and since then... You missed mayonnaise. I know, I miss
I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes.
Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character.
Shady? Hey, who are you calling shady? I'm not shady.
And this little girl here is Pearl Fey, but I usually just call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin, and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Korean Village is the home of a mysterious Korean channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Korean School of Channeling's master. Korean.
I don't know, how would you say that if
I
it's
need to see it.
Japanese, like...
I need to see it again. Depends on the syllables.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I feel that. Well, the anime had to change a few things. I need to watch it again.
What, the anime?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
apparently
we never
they feel...
finished it.
Yeah, you need to watch it again. It's good. All right. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right?
Earth to Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Looks like I don't got a choice here. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head out. Head on out. I can't read. Treasure exhibit poster added to the court record. October 11th, 7:18 p.m. Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Oh, they even have the dusty little painting scroll that was in the Fame Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl.
On a family heirloom?
Say, Nick. The person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
Alright. I guess we should go and say hello. We're gonna look at stuff. I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in the murder case that happened in Kurayan Village. I'm gonna... fine, whatever.
What?
The Kurayan.
This folding screen is the greatest of all those spirit channeling secrets. The sixthly growing sacred fighting folding screen.
If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? I want to look at everything. Oh, there's just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too?
Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. I like museums. Like, in real life, museums are actually cool.
Oh, Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it! Ah, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of Kurain Village. How are we going to pronounce this? Kurain... I don't know.
I'm gonna say Korean.
Kurain?
Yeah, it makes the most
easier.
sense. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fate Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it.
Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. No, nothing here. I checked that. How about this? What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it.
Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all.
Greatest treasure? Is there something like that?
Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away.
I like how they just don't explain what the treasure is at all.
I know.
Alright. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge, only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it.
Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know.
Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. And I think that is it, maybe? Alright, yeah. Let's go. To the basement! We're in the basement now. Yep, this is a basement this is a basement warehouse, alright.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you.
Oh, Mr. Wright? I don't know what voice to use. We don't know who this is.
Eek! A monster! You were right!
Huh? A monster?
Oh,
it's her. Okay.
Good evening. It's good to see you again.
Oh, it's this bitch. Okay, yeah.
Do you remember her?
Yes. She's from, she was that dude's manager. What's it called from the last case?
Oh, yeah.
With the guitar dude. I don't remember her name.
Yeah. Haha. Nice to see you again too, little miss. Ah, hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews.
There we go.
I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met.
So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here.
It is on Steam? That's cool.
You should.
Yes,
dude.
definitely.
It's so good. It's so worth it.
Because it's the trilogy, right? The HD? You definitely gotta play all three. They're great. Let's talk to her.
It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, if it's the trilogy, go ahead and snag that shit. It's so good.
Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman?
Why are you freaking out on me?
What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further.
Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. Oh yeah, that's
Alright. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that ever escape your memory, Nick?
Oh, that's right too.
After that, I quit being a manager and started this job.
Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us.
No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful.
Phew, that's a relief. Lordly Taylor! I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibit like this must be very tiring.
Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful.
So the basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh?
Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well.
That sounds good. So, what's with the face she's making? Examine everything.
Look at everything.
Examine everything. Camera. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door.
It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door.
Just a picture? You can't just record?
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say.
This computer. It looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above.
And that means what?
The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the the storeroom. God, I can't talk. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to the computer here. That's what.
I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. Brr.
Brr. It looks like part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr. I would like some burr.
Aha, I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger.
Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something?
I kind of doubt it.
Aha, I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti.
What are you talking about food? Wait, that's normal view. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti.
Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think?
Okay. Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Can't talk. Do anything.
It's weird that there's no music in this area.
It is. There's a ladder.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. Why do I feel like I've had this same exact conversation before somewhere?
Because you have. It's like a brick joke in this whole series.
For real.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel.
Why are you telling me that? Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Oregoni. It says Oregoni.
No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters.
Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess.
Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Calling you out.
Sick burn. Cool branch sword.
Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right?
Ami.
Ami. I always pronounce it Amy, but Ami is fine. Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Korean channeling technique. Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning.
Ami Faye's golden statue added to the court record. A statue of the founder of the Kirin's channeling technique is holding the Shichi I Shito. Shichi Shito. There you go. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding?
Don't ask me, how should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen the statue. That thing is the Korean Shichi Shito. How do you say it?
Shichi Shito.
Shichi Shito.
Shichi Shito. Oh, yeah. Shishito.
Shichi Shito. That's like a freaking tongue twister. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aw, phooey. I wanted to cut something.
What are you eyeing me for?
Oh, look, it's already 8. Have y'all eaten yet?
Well, actually...
I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine, it sounds so fancy. Ah, the kids' lunch. Ha ha ha, Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kids' dinner? Okay, in that case, one kids' dinner for me. Ha ha. Shall we head upstairs then?
After the pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. Wow, that was hard for me. I don't know why. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. October 12th.
Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm going to turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask Star Damask. Mask? The Mask? According to the spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by the Phantom Thief. Ooh, Phantom Thief. Ooh, it's a personified thing.
Ow.
Only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
Treasure? Lordly Taylor, you don't think...
Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask to Mask. Our most valuable treasure. The Korean sacred urn was stolen!
What? That's not... Refresh my memory a little. What's this sacred urn?
It's only the most important treasure in Korean village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Korean channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Ah, yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Huh? Well... Gee, there's some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder at Kirin Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn it turned out to be an important clue in the case. In that case. Sacred urn edits the court record. One of the treasures of Kyrian village, supposedly priceless. It looks like a plain old pot. What to do? Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head. So, let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
Do you mean... Mr. Nick! Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen! Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how...
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Korean School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick? I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So, what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this! Yeah, and get the sacred urn back.
But I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer.
That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl. Pearl's fairy tale imaginary image of love. I can't talk today. I'm flaming. So, what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask to mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask star demaske.
He has a star in the name.
Demaskwa.
The Masqua.
Ah, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
One year ago, the murder in Korean village. The man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channeling. And this urn wound up being a key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone you broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. Poor thing. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts, spelling either.
Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of saying Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed until now, a whole year later.
I can't believe it myself.
Video game logic! Let's look around the office! Plant. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Maya really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. It must be nice to be a plant, being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize.
Hey, Nick, no time for daydreaming. That's right, Mr. Nick, no time for daydreaming.
Oh man, until I find that urn, they're not gonna give me a second of peace. Even though I'm gonna look at everything anyway! An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently, and said she cried all night too. Which I guess is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Window! There's a giant building outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over and started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land. And to think that just 2 years ago, it was just a little hotel for businessmen.
Do you remember that case?
Which one?
The one at the Gatewater Hotel?
Yes.
I mean, it's the one that
The
the
game
games
rooms
are
are
doing
playing
right
now.
now. I just realized something.
Yeah.
You know how it's called Gatewater?
Mm-hmm.
If you flip it, it's
Flip.
Watergate.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't get that until like watching the Game Grumps play it. I'm
I
like,
know, right?
Oh, that's funny.
Politics! Phone.
He's great.
It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so the dust bunnies are starting to mount their assault. Maybe I should wipe them out with a few well-placed swipes of my cleaning rag.
Hey, Nick, are you trying to make me upset? Yeah, Mr. Nick, if you're worried about the cleaning, please leave it up to me.
At least Pearl's is good at cleaning. Guess I'd better go find that urn. One last thing. Hard books. Difficult-looking legal books stand out in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should actually try reading them once in a while.
Hey, Nick, this is no time for reading. Yes, Mr. Nick, you can always read later.
I guess I won't be getting any peace and quiet until I read. Even read until I find that urn. And that's it, and that's it. Alright, let's go.
Move.
Lordly Taylor made it good.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
But it doesn't look like anything's been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that, aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here any...
Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name's Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now, it's a good chance for you to try and remember it, alright?
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Great. Yeah, good to see you again too. I guess. Alright, let's talk to Dick.
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you trying to remember my name? Had a girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Ew. Gross. Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask to Mask.
I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. I don't know what. I don't know what fucking. All right,
Keep
okay.
going. Yeah,
It's like almost
I
southern.
I can hear the accent creeping. I'm like, just go with it. Just go ahead.
I'll roll with the southern, I guess. He's a southern detective in Japan.
The scene of the crime. You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was kept under a careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh?
So who is guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy. That guy. It's all his fault. The thief got away, pal. Solves one case and gets all swelled in the head, thinking that he's an ace detective.
Ace detective?
Mask to Mask. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask to Mask. Is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Master Max is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. It's underneath those disguises is the true Master Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? He only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night, it was his fifth heist. If Lord Laterlo only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn?
Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. This is so Persona 5 and it makes me want to play Persona 5.
I was waiting for you to make that reference.
Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Ace Detective. So why do you call him an Ace Detective anyway? That's why he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that is impressive. All by himself?
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time that thief sends one of his calling cards, we should send our men on a stakeout. But none of us have ever gotten so much as a glimpse of a guy.
But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Master Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards, have got it on them. Can't talk.
They didn't mention that on the news flash.
We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. Air quotes. Air quotes. I hit the mic, I'm sorry. The only way I can tell if a calling card is real or not is by the emblem. Calling card edits the court record. Sent before the heist. The emblem is top secret. Apparently.
That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
Thanks, I guess. That it? There shouldn't be anything else here. I'm just gonna double check. Okay, let's go to... Actually, I want to ask him about the urn. To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by Master Mask were ones even I've heard of. They're all world-famous treasures. The Tear of Emanon, or the Crown of Bongora.
The sacred urn of Karain is famous too, right, Pearly? Of course, everyone in Karain Village knows about it.
Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands. Okay. Oh wait. Maybe this? Okay, this outfit was already. Skip. Alright. Or maybe he'll tell us more about the calling card. Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal? Does the thief ever send these to the police? No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come to us looking for help, though.
That's not what happened this time, you mean?
You got that right, pal. Listen up. If you guys ever get one of these calling cards, I want you to come to us right away. Got me? Yeah, sure. Alright, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
To the basement!
No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos! Huh? What the heck? What does that mean? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. I'm going to talk consistently at this volume.
Perfect. Who are you anyway?
Shh! Silence! Eyeball! Now I see! It's all becoming clear!
What do you see?
Zavatir! Zavari! That's the true... Wait. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Neither very advanced in their trade. Am I wrong?
Yikes! That's scary. How did you know that?
How, you say? The universal skeptic would always say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, a swimmer of dreams.
What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is Atomy. Look at me. Ace Detective. Oh, hi.
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
I'm Maya Faye, a spirit medium. And I'm, Pearl Faye. I'm Sigma Maya's cousin and, spirit medium Ace Apprentice.
Excellent! Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does he phrase one... What is that phrase? Why does the phrase, one short of a baker's dozen, come to mind with this guy? Zach! Ace Detective. So you're really as famous as you say? Of course! For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city who had not heard of me. Look at me! What? Look at this picture I took. It's a self-rendition. I am Masked Mask's arch enemy, the Ace Detective Look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other, the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I'd thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I've returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Mangina, to Medina, to the crime of the scene. And I did it all by myself. Look at me, I'm a big boy. I took it back from mask to mask. With my brawny brain, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
Well, compared to the treasure I've retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise? Ask about Mask to Mask.
Oh, tell us what you know about Mask to Mask, and keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds? last night, here's the bowels of his story. Of this store, we were locked in the most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here in Lordly Taylor? Naturally. Whenever Master Mask goes, you will find Atme lying in his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Mask out eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Which I will, right now. Can you tell us exactly what happened last night? But of course. After all, I should always say there should be no secrets between aces. Quote unquote. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my service 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that I received a Master Mask's calling card.
Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
A calling card arrived, right?
Yes, so, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right here in the warehouse. And waited for him, alone.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Haha, ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Coinfield?
Precisely, even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemy, first you must fool your friends, is my own original proverb.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the question to that, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up in his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though I'm one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible. Alright, let's look around. Fox! Tisk! Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Eyeball! Only I, East Detective Atme, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs, but I can't read the subtitles.
Could you translate that for me, Nick?
I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's anything you wish to know about, you have but to ask Atme. I know everything here is to know about my rival, Mask the Mask. What do I do now?
Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know?
I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Same thing? Same thing, same thing. Same thing, 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 same thing. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think we need to...
Try talking to him again?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Oh, maybe I have to... Wait, can you present anything? Probably not.
I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest save that of I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch rival.
No, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style.
A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply... Oh, a piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? How about this? Master Mask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less of my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information.
Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here.
Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever. Well, Sir Lawyer. I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure.
That's right. Sorry. We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do.
Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, return them to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Amity Detective Agency.
Office of Earthly Delights?
Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Goodbye. Wait a minute.
He's gone.
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay?
Sweet. He pieced the heck out. Time to look at everything. It's a box. That pathetic-looking wooden box.
Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it.
Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there.
It worked so hard to make that box.
Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya?
What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it.
Poor Maya. Maybe it'd been better if Master Mask had taken the box too. I'm gonna tear down your box because I can. We'll check. Yeah, we'll check this out now.
Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer.
It's a computer.
Computer. Computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name.
It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in and out from the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Master Mask.
Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos.
I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick.
Thanks, Kasing.
Aw, thank you, Gasing.
Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway.
I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Camera data added to the core. Check the camera itself. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone who goes in or out.
A security camera? Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this? Oh. Like this?
Check the sword!
Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again?
Shito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy.
1 hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me.
Like how it's bent?
Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword... Was it Mystic Ami holding it last night? Ah. And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now.
You're right.
Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice.
The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow.
Aha, I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed mask to mask with it. Like this.
Ah! What the heck?
What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh great, tampering with evidence, this is great. Oh man, my head, my hair! Shishito. Shishito. Added to the quote. Next. Paint! Fuck ton of it too.
Look at what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here.
I didn't do that.
Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous. But this paint is already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick.
Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been here several days since it was spilt. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
There's some kind of shape left at the bottom left side of the stain.
Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be.
Maybe it's this box that has the same exact paint on it.
And the same exact shape.
Who knows? It could be anything.
This statue of Mystic Ami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office.
Hey, it's right and co. How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
I love how Pearly is being the one that's actually doing the detective work. Huh? What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mystic Ami. Was this where it was last night? Ah. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin.
Because apparently we can't do it ourselves and or look.
I know.
So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Ami phase updated. Moved on the night of the crime.
Woo.
Things.
Clues.
The pink. Checking. The door.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. You can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn.
Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Lock? Nope. this
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, I think we're good. So let's back out and let's go somewhere.
Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing.
Beep. Hello, Phoenix right here. Oh ho 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 ho! It's me, Gumshoe. Now he's Australian.
I know.
Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's fun, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog. This underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yup, I finally caught him. Look, lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him.
You caught him? Are you saying you captured Mask to Mask?
Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Mask to Mask surrendered? Whoops. Whoops.
Buttons!
Whoops.
More buttons! That's great! So when can we come and pick up the sacred urn?
Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. There we go. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask to Mask, that is.
What? He wants to talk to Nick?
I'll wait for you, pal. So, go over here soon. Beep. The detention center, huh?
Be real quick.
Alright. Small break. Tiny break. Get some water. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are, because this is a fuck ton of fun. Goddamn love Phoenix Wright. Well, it's telling us to go to the Acme Detective Agency, I guess, so I guess we'll go there.
You?
And then eventually the detention center. Eventually. Oh my god, it's crazy. Instead of using thumbtacks for my notes, I'm just gonna use knives.
Oh yeah.
This is a detective agency? It looks like a set of some B-grade horror movie.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Looks like no one's home.
What a waste of time.
I'm gonna move my mic a little bit closer so I don't have to lean over every time I want to use it. Because I've been going like this every time. And then, oops, sorry, 1 second. Okay, we're good. And then 1 more second. I'll do that later. Doesn't matter. All right.
Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento.
Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. Doesn't mean we can't look at all this shit. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me.
Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet?
I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. Record player?
Hey, Nick. What's this thing here?
It's called a gramophone. Gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music.
You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say?
Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. Fireplace?
Whoa, it's a huge hearth.
That's a fireplace.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. Wouldn't use that to cook anything in it. Books! That's one impressive bookshelf. Filled with some very important looking books.
My Life as an Ace Detective, unabridged edition by Luke Atme, Ace Detective.
Hey, he's even got one for one of those ships in a bottle thingies.
Ah, would you look at that? There's a little Luke Atme doll at the helm. How cute.
There's a microscope here, too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them.
This one says Atme virus. This guy is just dying to make a name for himself, huh?
It's getting kind of irritating, actually. No, we can't. Alright.
Comment on the knives.
I would definitely comment on the knives in the wall. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment.
Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen.
No. Not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen.
Oh? Well, there are always alternative theories, I guess.
Alternate facts. If by alternate theories you mean the ones you make up inside of your head, that head of yours, can't talk today. And is that it? Checking.
Probably.
Checking
Yeah.
bookcase.
Maybe you do have to go to that detention center then.
Yeah, I think I just had to pop in here first. All right, let's get out of here. I need to go.
no, you
I need to
don't.
go here, and then I need to go to. Aha! I remember the somewhat geography of this world. All right, to the detention center. Visitor's room. Hey, pal. Welcome to the detention center. You sure look happy. You sure are in a happy mood, aren't you? Yup. After all, we got master.
Right, but so where's the sacred urn?
Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth.
You know, he's right, Nick.
He is?
If you think about it real hard, we are the victims.
Well, I guess so, in a way.
I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases.
True. Excuse me.
But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back.
Please, don't just ignore me. I am gonna make him French.
Do it. Who are you?
Mask? Okay?
Hey, Nick, look kind of, well, gangly.
I'm Ron Delight, the famous Mask Damask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Does seem quite pathetic. So, you're the Mask Damask guy? Yes, you bet! No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of, no, if you know what I mean.
What's wrong?
Well, when I say wrong, I mean to say it was not right per se. You see, it's not spelled Mask Damask, it's actually Mask Star Damask.
What's with this guy?
Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that. Don't stab me like that, I don't need your pity. And a major crybaby too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well,
I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt, am I right?
Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask you. Yes, what is it? Could you go and talk to Desi?
Desi?
It's an urn?
Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it?
I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Well, maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people.
Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear what you just said, especially the last part.
Oh, whoops. Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm actually speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything.
Mr. Damask, about the urn.
Oh yes, the urn, right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway.
Enough already. Just tell us. Tell it to us straight.
Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it.
What?
Lost it? What did you say? Did you say you lost it? Yes, no. Maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I lost it. Like I said, these things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know.
What? You forgot our sacred urn on a train?
Wait a minute. You went on the train dressed like that? No. I was just speaking hypothetically. That is all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a dolly painting. Culture.
Are you really sure this creep is Mask Damask?
Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. Who the hell is Desi? So, who is this Desi person? Please, don't talk about my wife like that!
I guess she must be his wife.
I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout?
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout?
Oh, sorry. Naturally, I mean to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment actually. Pelpepe. Third floor.
Let's go have a look, Nick, to Master Max's hideout.
Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Alright, I'm gonna present some stuff real quick. See if we get a response. Oh, that's Master Mask's calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh?
He looks so happy.
I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I brought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. Why is that connected? It's in my backpack. Alright. He said he lost this. I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble.
If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place.
But the only thing I did wrong was lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I wish the owners of the other treasures feel the same.
He sure seems sorry. Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart?
Let's look at people. Him. Do you know him? He claims to be your arch enemy and rival. That person. He's not my arch enemy or my rival. Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, the term arch enemy and rival are the same thing.
They are rivals. Only people who have it out for each other would disagree like this.
Yes, clearly. 23. Ever since I was a little boy, I always been interested in mysterious masked men. So that's why whoops. So that's why you wanted to be. That's what you wanted to be when you grow up. Yes. No, sort of, but not exactly. I never imagined I'd feel as bad as I do now. The treasures being stolen. People sure can be complicated, can't they? Alright, let's go. Interesting. To the Damask hideout. I have inklings and ideas, but we shall see where they go.
Okay.
Damask's hideout. Wow, check this place out.
No doubt about it, this is Mask Damask's hideout, alright. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Huh? Who are you people?
Oh, she's cute.
I
I like her design a lot. Oh no. Are you Desi Delight?
That's right. I'm Desiree. Ah! Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim.
Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak to you?
I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nikki boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome.
Did she really call me Nicky Boy? Examine first!
It's Master Mask.
There's a tape recorder hanging from its neck. His neck.
Let me see that.
Click. I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen.
I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick?
That's it? Alright. The guns on the walls, the sword behind it, the other mask, a little blimp.
Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know?
Wow, there's no fooling you.
I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick.
That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron Delight really is Mask the Mask. I better not tell Maya. she gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. Celebrities. Quote unquote. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame.
Look, Nick. It's a fake beard.
There's also a mask made out of cardboard.
Here, Nick. Try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on.
Hey, cut it out.
Now put on the mask. It's Phoenix the Mask. Let's borrow it for a while.
No way. I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as it is. As is. Can't talk. This thing looks vaguely familiar.
Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway.
I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet.
And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it.
I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver.
Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit?
Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult? That's a new low. Check, check. Wigs! There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here.
Duck and cover. It's a missile. Did you know there's dynamited missiles?
But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're really well-made toys.
What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarin Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy.
Huh. Did the police even investigate this place? Bunch of stuff on the stool.
Hey Nick, look on top of the chair.
Looks like an envelope and a letter.
Well, don't just stand there, come on, let's read it.
I like how we're doing this while the wife is just like standing around and watching us. She's like, alright. Maya, you know we shouldn't do that.
Oh, sorry, what are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue.
No way. You can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it.
It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important.
If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. I guess it's not a clue. Alright. There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic themes. I just want to play Persona 5!
Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them.
Let's see here. Note, must remember this thieves' way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow, Ron really studied his stuff. Tiny motorcycle. Nope. More stuff.
Nick, it's a torpedo.
It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real.
Where could he have picked up something like this?
Please don't say that torpedo. Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. Fridge, and I think that's it. Alright, cool. Now we can talk to you. Ron. About your husband.
Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though.
A bit?
By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training at a law office now.
Remind me not to watch that channel's news program.
After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned.
I see.
My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me, I stole that urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible.
Sorry.
Huh? That's fine. But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure and he's, you know,
Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity?
Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life.
Clearly, by all the motorcycle paraphernalia that I'm wearing.
Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along my bike going at full throttle. Riding on a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line, you know what I mean?
Well, I think that depends on how you write it.
I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary, old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways.
Wink! Other ways?
Yes, money. Ron is incredibly rich and super generous.
Never mind, unwink.
He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin.
Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife.
Sugar baby. So where does Mr. Delight get all this money from? Ron is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it.
He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. None of the crap! Can you tell us about what happened last night?
What time did that incident take place again?
What time was it again, Maya?
Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night.
Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right?
Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home.
Sounds like she got an airtight alibi.
Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep.
So basically he's got no alibi. Present stuff. Where does it go? So what do you know about this?
No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember?
Oh yeah. Don't. Oops, sorry about that. But the way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did.
Ooh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else.
Right, now she has to see it. Never mind. Alright. What do you know, Master Mask? Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask to Mask?
Master Mask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yep. What? Huh?
Biggest fan?
Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened.
Wait a minute. Did you say delusional?
Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Master Mask. What? What are you talking about? Well, there you go. I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit.
What exactly does Miss Delight see in her husband anyway?
Wow, you must have really seen skyrockets when you first met to love him so much.
Skyrockets? I didn't know people still use that word. Alright. Let's
Wait,
go.
no, talk to her.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, when did Ron first become Mask the Mask?
What are you talking about? This is not Mask to Mask.
Huh? But, wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Mask the Mask hideout.
No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Mask to Mask is a bad guy.
So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true?
Anyway, if you really had stolen the urn, wouldn't you still have it?
Well, I suppose so.
Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not?
She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask to Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy?
What is it?
I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity.
I'm actually a vigilante. I kill criminals at night.
Right. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody frame my poor Ronnie, I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter?
Whoops.
Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back.
Cute stationery.
Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us.
Desiree's letter added to the court record. Apparently contains something important. Alright, bye!
Bye.
Sup, dude? Here's a cute little letter from your wife. Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife. From Desiree. From Desi. Thank you. Letter given to Mask to Mask. Actually, more like taken. My dear Rani, how are you? I'm doing fine. ... He's clutching onto the letter so hard I think the ink is about to be squeezed out.
You look so happy. You should write a letter to Miss Maya too, Mr. Nick.
Mr. Daya. Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer.
Huh?
I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow.
Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy?
Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said, poor man has deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband.
Well, that's true. No, actually, not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? Take his case. Duh. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will?
Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him.
Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Pearls?
I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever. Pearly, wait.
This is going to be ugly.
I'll go after her.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls?
She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you?
And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case?
Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you.
I think I'm gonna cry. And I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it.
Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road.
Okay, before we move on, I'm gonna get some more water
Okay.
because I'm dying. So I'll be right back.
Cool.
Ugh. Oh no, the mic. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Huh? You can hit be right back if you want.
Okay. Be right back, everyone.
Mic is still going. You good?
Yep.
Alright.
Where's the...
Sorry. You're good. Alright, we're back. Let's look at the stuff in here just because. Smile, you're on candid camera. The camera doesn't seem to have a lot of tape on. Have a lot to tape right now. The only thing it's watching now is that guard over there. That will always be there. He is here forever. This guard monitors the visitor's room. Looks like he doesn't have much to do right now. Can't tell because he's looking at the camera and making funny faces. Alright. Let's check on Pearly first.
Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hey Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and bought us a strawberry cake.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I would love some strawberry cake right now. Alright.
I'll go make some tea to go with it.
Hey, Pearls?
It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
I remember this. This just happened.
I'll never forgive you. Ever. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet.
Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning.
Too late.
This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Kyrian Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone?
Hey, Maya. I've always thought it was because she was young, but...
But what?
Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea. About you and me.
Huh? There's something you need to understand.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Korean village custom. Sort of.
A custom? Pearl seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin. And, well, because of the murder case last year. Pearlie's mother is...
Oh, yeah. More water before I start? I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. Huh? Where's the A-button? She's serving a prison term in isolation right now.
So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me too.
A-button. Maya.
My mother's gone too.
Can you...
Yeah.
Thank you.
There are hardly any men in Korean Village.
Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited.
I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family.
Yeah, you did, and that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right?
Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Korean Village kind of revolves around its women.
Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
Oh?
Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter.
Are you saying that Pearl's father...
He's gone. He left the village when she was very young.
Boy, that's tough.
Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
So your mother is still missing?
Yeah, no one has any idea where she is.
Maya's mother, Misty Fay. The current master of the Korean channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. DL96. But you're sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
And if your mother doesn't come back, then what?
Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the Kuririn technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fey main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around in the office.
Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick?
Yes?
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
Aw, it's okay. I'm the one...
Well, I'm going out for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too by finding some evidence.
Hey, wait! She runs so fast.
Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay?
Yeah. Alright!
Close that one a little bit.
Yeah, over. Little Brissy. Alright, let's go to the exhibition hall.
Oops, sorry.
You good. Lordly Taylor, main exhibition hall.
Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn!
Please calm down. What's wrong?
It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay, don't... I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I could make you another urn. Hold on, just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Alright, let's talk to Andrews. So when did you get the calling card from Mr. Damask? Mr. Damask?
Let's see, exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Master Mask than the police.
So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived?
Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches.
So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse?
Yes. Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, "Bring it on!" to any potential thieves.
Well, he sure brought it last night. Even left it with a nice souvenir.
Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway.
Why do you say that? The urn was stolen. The urn stolen was a pretty important object.
Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ami. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other items from Kuririn. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Mask to Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible.
Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Present?
Is that the urn? Oh no.
Miss Andrews?
I know. It's all my fault. But what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you.
I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. Dude? Okay. Alright, let's just go to the basement.
Oh,
Nope, maybe not. Let's not go to the basement. Let's go to... Atme.
There we go.
Atme. Detective Agency.
Hello?
Well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence! Eyeball! Hehehe! Precisely as I expected.
Oh, what is...
Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct?
I think we've already been through this.
Ha! So my estimation was correct. Zavari! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do you for? Do for you, I mean to say. Talk to this guy. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely! This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey.
I heard you've been after Master Mask since his very first theft?
Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself.
So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit?
I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes! I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set up the trap. The perfect trap. You mean that security camera?
But I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Master Mask manage to steal the urn?
That's the million-dollar question. What is the mask's modus operandi? Operandi. I don't know.
Operandi.
Oh, okay, cool. I was correct!
Mr. Atme, did you know about the secret urn?
I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask to Mask. Sacred urn? Pfft, has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Mask to Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn has nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons?
I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick.
Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. His MO.
There's something that's kind of bothering me.
Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. Eyeball. After all, we are all but seekers wandering alone in the dark.
Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know?
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask to Mask.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Only one lock? What the? The Psyche lock.
Psyche lock?
Okay.
Hey Nick, what is this Psyche lock thing?
I remember, but do you remember? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are.
What? This Magatama has that kind of power?
Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year.
Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized family heirloom, but Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do.
This is the woman that's going to take over the Kyrian channeling school someday?
So how do you do it? How do you break the Psyche lock thing?
Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret.
Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out!
Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Can we save? Yes, we can. Perfect.
Oh, nice. That's...
Very convenient.
I forget that you can do that. Also, this is the first introduction of the Psyche lock.
It's a second.
No, I mean in this.
Oh, in this game.
In Trials and Tribulation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I already forgot about it. I was like, oh shit, what's happening?
Hey, take a look at this real quick.
Take that.
Mask Damask's MO. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you wouldn't see Mask Damask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. Excuse me. Detective Atme, I have here proof that said that someone went through that door last night. The warehouse camera went off once around 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. Take that! There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through the door. Precisely. And your point, motherfucker? I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anything in its flash. Anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. Do I? Okay. Let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were fast asleep or unconscious. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Oh shit. Probably should have said unconscious.
Can you go back?
Nah.
Really?
Oh, I can. Okay. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather more clues before I try again. Okay.
You can try it again.
Do I have enough things?
Well, maybe he was unconscious.
Like by this thing?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Take that! Bidoo! Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oops! I pressed... God. My fault. I just wanted to go fast.
Too fast.
No, I don't want to show you my thing. Okay, let's try for real this time. For Rizzle. Okay. Go that way. Okay. This one. And then faster, fast, 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 fast,
But not
fast,
too
fast, fast, fast. Okay, let's say unconscious. Let's say... Detective Atme. You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Ha 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 ha! Surely you must be joking! You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? Are you human? Yes. This sword proves it. Ah! That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by the sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Roll credits! Unlock successful. Alright, tell me about his MO. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say.
So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you?
Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose I could put it that way. The coward struck me at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer.
So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse?
No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts, or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me with on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
Ouch! Mr. Adme should have his poor head examined.
You'd say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Shiichi Shito updated in court record. Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway.
Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world?
No, that he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Mask to Mask.
Just one moment, sir lawyer! The thief was unquestionably Mask to Mask!
But you never actually saw him.
Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency.
Oh.
Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. Alright. That's him! Mask to Mask! Security camera photo added to the court record. The thief can be none other than the arch criminal Mask the Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he has a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate.
But how would you know about that?
Huh. Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective to ever walk on the face of the earth. Most brilliant mind since well ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we'd better go and take a look, just in case. Alright. To the apartment! Nope. Hey, it's the thing we said might be important.
Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atmia said? Literally 5 seconds ago?
Exactly what did Mr. Delight have a very good reason to dress up? There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll never need to go investigate. A green envelope, huh? Looks this is it. Looks like this is it.
Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000.
What the fuck?
50,000?
This is a blackmail letter. It looks like a major clue, alright. Blackmail letter added to the courtroom. Ding dong.
Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you.
When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. I don't know what voice to give this, so.
Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee.
Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home. Okay, I can assume that it's Gumshoe. Okay, really? Okay. I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute, I know that voice.
Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest.
Ah! You're... Oh no, it's Larry! Oh shit! What voice do I give him? We're gonna go with Joey Wheeler. Nick, it's you! And Maya too! What a fluke!
Larry! Long time no see. What? You know each other?
Nicky boy? Nick, you and this girl have, something going on? Something? You mean that I underestimated you, Nick? A gorgeous lady like this? And married too? Way to go, dude! I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been... not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that was real nice. That was your very first client. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. In front of this pretty lady thing, this pretty little thing here.
So, you two are old child friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike.
Nice girl, that Desiree. So, how you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. Alright, it's on to Larry now. So, what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I've heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform from a part-time job. But I can't believe it. It's been 2 years? Oh, they say time flies when you're having fun. Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again? Well, you know, Benifer, well, I followed all the way to Japan 2 years ago, even though we're already in Japan, technically. That's when I met the famous Catty Tom. My whole life changed. Benifer, Catty Tom, I never heard either of them. Anyway, dude, Catty Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it?
Well, actually, anyway, it sounds like you had quite the adventure.
Women. It's so, Oh, but you're different, Maya. You know, you're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. Why are you here? So, what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked up this last night while I was working. A wallet? You said you found this last night? Yeah, it's a driver's license in it. So I figured I'd just return it myself. Ron's wallet added to the court record. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desiree's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick! It's not it's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Ah, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight.
So you said you found it at your job, right?
Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. So, what time was this? What time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. Can't talk. I guess it was around 1 a.m. 1 in the morning. On the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there.
He works there? You mean Mr. Delight?
Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right here in his wallet.
What's this card?
It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got a serial number on. It's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistaking about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company. Huh. Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Key card added to the court record. Alright, later, Larry. He's not here. Here? I can just present it. So you're sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we use in the building not working. According to the serial number, this is the one for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record.
It leaves a record?
Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry about that. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost my job, I'd never had a chance with Desi. I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like this when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Keycard updated. Alright. This. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious! You know what I was interested in. If Mask to Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. Okay. Nothing. Let's go to the detention center? No?
Maybe go back to
dude at me?
Got me, yeah. Because he was the one who told you about the envelope.
Alright, right.
Oh,
Well, maybe a wallet. Okay, let's go to the. I'm gonna go to the.
Oh yeah, maybe there.
Maybe. Nope. Basement? Oh, this is different now.
Oh, I guess we didn't check it.
When we were here with Miss Andrews last night, the statue wasn't where it is now.
Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it?
Well, if someone moved it, it was probably the criminal.
Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mr. Kami while he stole the urn.
Hey, cut it out. You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shocking pink.
I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important.
Our precious urn was right there on the other side of these doors.
Yeah, and according to the security camera data,
Someone was in there last night. Grr, what I'd like to do to him. I'm gonna move for you.
slide to the left. That pathetic looking wooden box.
That's the box that had the sacred urn in it.
Don't touch it. There may be clues of the thief's identity on it.
Grr, I worked so hard to make that box.
Huh? You made that poor excuse for box
I
right?
already did this. Yeah.
Double check.
I'm really starting to like this thing. It's so cool looking. I like to strap it to my waist and walk around town like a samurai.
Careful, Gumshoe will lock you up and throw you away, and throw away the key if you're caught. Check. Oh. According to the computer data, someone did in fact go through those big doors last night, right?
Yeah, I guess so. The shutter did go off once, you know.
I wonder if that detective brought his camera with him.
Good question. Let's take a look at it. Huh? It says property of Lord Lee Taylor on it.
So it's borrowed?
Kind of strange for an ace detective, don't you think?
Check. Alright, let's get out of here. Anything new?
Probably not.
Oops. Oh,
Maybe present Destiny?
let me present Ron.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Beats me. What the? All of a sudden, he's got nothing to say? That Desi is one awesome lady, alright. It's been a long time since I've felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time.
A long time, huh?
Yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. I don't think he knows what he's saying anymore. Anything new? No, probably not. So, Ron received a blackmail letter, huh?
Do you think Mr. Light knows about this?
Well, if she did, I don't think she would have been smiling like that.
I wonder if we should tell her about it.
I think it'd be smarter if we didn't.
Try it.
Do you know about my friend Larry?
Doubt it.
This person here, Detective at me, oh.
That's me. Is something wrong? Did the cat get your tongue or something?
That photo leaves me with a distinctly indistinct feeling. In this case, I'm afraid my perspicacity has been left wanting. I think he's trying to say he doesn't have any information. This man surrendered to the police, admitting that he was masked. The mask! Maybe so, but I'm not convinced that he's really behind the thefts. He is.
He sounds pretty sure.
Just look at his forehead. It's all in the shape of his mouth and eyes. This is the classic face of a thief. It's unmistakable.
Is there anything that isn't unmistakable to you? Team Snapchat. Griselda.
I got it from her too. I'm gonna keep looking.
Did you present himself to Larry?
Who?
Larry's profile to himself?
Larry's profile to himself?
Yeah.
Even you can learn a few tricks from me, Nick. Yeah? Like what? Look at my hair, for example. It points straight up, right? But your hair, on the other hand, points backwards. That's no good at all, man. It's defeatist. You gotta aim high for the stars. I can't find a counter-argument to that. I just thought of something. What if it's actually a hot chick under that costume? Forget about it. It's a guy, trust me. Man, you're killing my buzz, dude!
Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind. It's so fast I can't even think. that already.
Did I? God
Yeah,
damn it.
that's insane.
I'm gonna take some water.
Just roll.
While you do that, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
You don't take I know I did this already, but I'm gonna try again anyway. Oops. My bad. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. What do we do? I'm just gonna present things. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's try presenting himself. No. Oh. No, I don't know. No. Here you go.
Do you remember anything?
Nope. I haven't really been like thinking about the game itself, aside from the voices. But I just double checked the red envelope,
Yeah.
and it said after, bring $50,000.
Yeah.
It said something like, if you don't reveal your identity, or like, I'll reveal your identity. Oh wait, just go look. I can't remember
Okay.
what it said. Just look at it, because I don't know if you saw that part. Just check it. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Do you remember reading that?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I know.
Maybe. Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you've got something to say, then say it already. Huh?
Oh, okay.
A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you'd do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't even have that kind of money. No. You don't understand. This blackmail letter is sent to Ron Delight. Phew! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you know? Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused there. Because it says KB Security right on the envelope.
Yeah, so what?
That's where I got a part-time job at KB Security.
What?
Sounds like I should really find out more about this KB Security company.
There you go.
There we go. Progress. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work. Yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now.
Huh? So what are you doing here then?
Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what the mice do when the cat's away? Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway.
Well, oh no, that's you. My bad.
It's okay. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right?
And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back.
If Rhonda Light was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then...
Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Nick, your phone!
Alright.
Hello? Is this the right residence?
Ah, Pearls! Where are you?
I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zvari when he's excited?
Look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
Alright. I'm a little scared.
Beep. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick! What? That phone call just now sounded like a real cutie. Another one of your, special friends? Say goodbye to Mr. Light for me, will you, Larry? You idiots. Alright. Let me just finish it.
Ah, Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya. Pearly. I never thought I'd see the two of you again.
So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last?
Now that you mention it, let's look at this giant tote bag that's on the table.
This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open up his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation.
That's true, and the truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious.
Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there!
Yeah! He's here!
What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the courts ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it.
Nick, I can't believe you.
A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Zvari! Shall we say, the fugitive, Sir William, will be dropping his pants before lunchtime. The figurative, not fugitive.
Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting.
What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow? That's so dramatic. Do you know what your biggest mistake is so far? So far has been, Mr. Lawyer? Sir Lawyer? Can't talk. It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. Look at me, will take the stand. And then Zvari My testimony will prove to be undoing for the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thieves' co-conspirators. Really?
Conspirators?
You're quite quick on the defense, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There's a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial.
What are you talking about?
Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godo. Godo? It is time. We will go through that, the first trial, and then that'll probably be the end of the stream. Alright, anyway. You've taken steps down the path of foolishness to try and defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty.
Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Damask.
My dear lady. Times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature.
Who is this Godo person?
It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godo, the prosecutor who equally cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godo, a legend or myth, men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Godo? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godo, it's Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Nick?
Yes, that's right. My boyfriend is the best lawyer, is the best prosecutor in this country. It is no surprise that a spirits medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. So he's technically out of the country. Suck it.
Huh?
In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledges Godo as the best in the country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke at me of the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godo really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Sir Lawyer. The stage has been set, and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. Swing!
To be continued.
Oh!
Maybe we should stop there.
We could, but yeah, let's stop there. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. We did a lot of investigating. As much as I want to introduce Godo, my throat has been racked by today.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So this was really cool. So we will come back to this eventually. I don't know when that will happen, but I'll let you guys know.
Hopefully by... yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
Hopefully soon. Sooner than
Hopefully
later.
soon. We'll definitely let you guys know. But thank you all for coming in and watching. I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. And I guess we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.